rona ka mmele a di Humpty Dumpty ra nyakaza nkere, cause why not? Jala bami, jala bami. What is gang gang? What is hey? What is gang gang? What is hi hi bo babies, guys. Who knows new to my YouTube channel? I go by the name of Tiamo Sipio Howard Ngwenya, and that's on per. That's on per, baby. That's on per. To the returning subscribers, get welcome home, but darling. Please make sure to like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe to this channel because it's nice, it's very delicious, alright? And we don't judge here. That's a good part about this channel, alright? Ask around, they'll tell you. Okay, without further ado, so as you have seen by the title of this video today, I come back with a story time because what's him without a little bit of drama, alright? So today's story time is how I'm still suspecting that it happened. So I'm not sure that it actually happened. So don't judge me on this. Now I'm going to explain based off what I saw. Based on what I saw, right? So today's story is regarding how my crush was smashing his friend's mother. And then it then most probably will build up to how I then got to hook up with the DJ. Let me explain. I know it's messy. Let me explain. Okay, so it was one of the random days. So currently I've befriended the girl by the name of Palisa. Actually no, I think I should leave out names, but already know Palisa, right? So I'm friends with Palisa. No biggie. We've been friends for, it's been, if I'm not mistaken, now approaching almost a year together, which I love it for us because she's such a beautiful girl, has a very great heart. So it was one of the enough days and Palisa decided to invite me and actually let me know that they're doing something for one of her friends. Okay, didn't have a problem with that, and I also didn't have plans. Okay, so I was like, you know what, guys, please, firstly, quick disclaimers: if my voice is not audible enough, I do apologize, but I have to be mindful of my neighbors. And then second of all, I feel like I'm catching flu, if not fever, so that's not great, but I do apologize on that. So I hope the story is audible enough for you to can hear. And unfortunately I'm not going to be drinking on camera because I'm a bit tipsy. I just came back from ballet sessions, even though there was a bit of drama there, but you know what, Sana, we move. But yeah, I have lots of alcohol, like literally, I don't want to lie, like I have this, I have another batch, but I'm not going to drink for the sake of Akibakuna, because unlike most people I know, when I've had enough. Okay, no shade. Alright, please do not leave your screens, please do not leave the cameras, please do not leave your digital devices, okay, because this needs the watch hours. But anyways, let me not ramble. Okay, cool. So Palisa decided to invite me to one of her events. Okay, cool. Actually, it wasn't her event, but they were doing something intimate for their friend. But you know, something intimate in townships tend to become something big because you end up having people that you didn't invite having to invite themselves, and you can't turn back people for having to come and honor an invite to an event that they were not even initially invited to. That's just how we live in the black community. You do something, people choose or see it fit to actually invite themselves. You can't blame them for that. It's just how we live, that's how we operate. Yada yada, wah wah wah. Okay. What's wah wah wah? Okay, cool. So then, I didn't have plans on the day, so I told my friend, one of my friends, babes, how about you actually go and attend this event? She's like, okay, it's not a problem because I also don't have plans. I'm like, okay, great. So coincidentally, obviously, now one thing about me, when I get invited to something, I honor the effing invite because I'm that girl. Like, I find it very disrespectful if maybe the person who's hosting said everyone should wear black and then one of the people appear in white. That's a bit disrespectful. Especially if they told you in time. Like, I hate people that actually do that. So sometimes now, obviously, I dress up so well to a point where Muto hosting has to panic because Tiamo is here. It's just one of my personalities. Like, now I enjoy dressing up. I enjoy makeup. I enjoy. You understand? And it's nothing personal, really. Okay. Fast forward, right? So, okay, cool. We got an invite. Decided to honor the invite. I was looking scrumptious as per usual. Okay, so obviously there was a bit of setup there happening, and then I decided obviously to sit close to my friend. Well, with her friends. At first, I was a bit iffy about it because I'm like, that whole thing where like you're friends with someone and then they try to introduce you to the new squad of friends. Not like I'm very big on personalities, I'm very big on energies. Like, I just cannot pretend. Like, I'm not that girl. Like, I really cannot pretend. Like, I just cannot pretend. So if I feel like your energy's off, I'll address it or I'll just isolate myself from you. So I was just worried about that because I'm like, you're putting us in a very awkward situation where we actually forced you can engage or try to learn each other, know each other. But thank God for this good personality child, because if you don't like me, wallow, yeah. Period. Like, if you don't like me, wallow, yeah. Or your mom has to tell you the truth. There is no ways. Like, I'm the most likable person according to me, and according to people that actually have like proper relation. I get your the noja in your I don't mean like fake friends, people that just know me for a short time, or people who wanted things from me and I couldn't get them and now they're better. No, you can't ask such people. I mean people that actually have genuine relationships with me. They'll tell you that I'm actually a great person. I have the persona, I'm what I give off on the camera, except in person I'm a bit down. And shout out to the darlings that are actually bumped into me. So there was this event, sorry to digress, right? There was this event that I actually attended, Go Scop Sunday, because Dilota Lotion, Dilota Alex. Oh my god, this darling somebody, I didn't even get the opportunity to actually ask for a name. But shout out to you, love. Your energy was on par. And I loved how you approached me. Like, it was so beautiful. Like, having to have such recognition. I'm like, darlings. I'm just like, darlings. But like, I love you. Yo, I really, really appreciate you guys. Like, I don't know how to even let it be known that I actually appreciate you like that, guys. Okay, so back to the story, right? So now it's set up, we're chilling, obviously we're waiting for the event to start. Okay, eventually the event starts, music is rolling, giddy vibe, oh, trying about me, hey, oh, trying about me, little na, Camille idea Humpty Dumpty Ranyaga Zanker, cause why not? Jala about me, Jala about me. Who busy? So it's nice, it's vibes. So obviously I'm looking at there by the DJ booth, right? I see one of these guys that actually was nagging me for a very long time. This guy was nagging me. This guy was shadowing me from a good 3 years, and I've been curving him because his approach, like, literally, okay, I stand to be corrected, because boys can actually like have their 2 cents in this, but approach is very important, especially if you trying to show interest in someone. Yes, some people obviously try to make it clear that they just want to smash and pass within their own right, and I prefer someone to be honest with me. But at this moment, I want you to be honest with me. But if you tell me you're going to smash or pass, me, best believe me, I run, please. Because I'm not going to be finished. Like, there's no, like, no one will be as thirsty as a guy that wants to smash and pass. Like, guys, best believe, please hear me out. Hear me real good. Nah? Like, no one will be as determined and having to give you attention or nag you or be after you like that, like someone that wants or has the intention of having to sleep with you. So this guy, I've been having him until obviously one time, but that is so. So obviously I spot this guy. My friend is like, hey friend, Bella, do you know this guy is actually dealing with our friend. We have this one friend. Our friend is very discreet in terms of who he entangles with. He's sexual, like has sexual relations, you know, this, that, whatnot, and the other, right? She's very discreet, for which part of it I understand. In my case, obviously, I'm really sorry. I'm not about to disclose who I'm busy with or who I'm trying to try things with. I'm really sorry. I will never, on account of the people that I'm dealing with, the straight people, and I really, really respect and care for their value, like for their reputation, like that. Because I know you tell a friend, and then once you and that friend start encountering differences, they see it fit to actually blab about your business that you told them out of confidence. So I can't afford such things, honestly. Okay. So our friend, obviously, he was dealing with this guy, but obviously never told anyone in the group apart from one of our friends. So now I pointed to this friend who happens to know my interest with this guy. Not really my interest, but the fact that this guy has been wanting me for the longest time. It's like, oh, do you know how this guy is busy with our friend? I'm like, you lying. It's like, yeah, they slept together sometime. I'm like, okay, hectic. I'm minds, obviously. He sees me, and then I actually, you know, try to pretend like I didn't see him, but I already spotted him, right? I continue on with vibing. Happily starts rolling. Obviously, alcohol, it's been topped up, you know. My friend is here. Their friends are there. You know, it's a vibe. What's who nothing, it's a vibe, it's nice, it's churning, it's a turn up, it's great. How? So I'm minding my own business, and then I see this guy. At first, I sort of thought that it was someone else, but as like this person was walking closer towards the tent that we're sitting in, I'm like, wait, this is the guy that I actually have a crush on. Like, guys, in that male is sweetie, guys. Yo, the level of goosebumps that I had from that one instance, like this guy, I've been having this crush on, like this crush going on for a good like 2 years, but obviously it was just a crush. We tried speaking here and there. Obviously, I've been hinting, but it gets exhausting if you keep on hinting. And then Mushiman gets Stevie Wonder. Sana. Like, I'm born in John Cena. You can't see me. You can't see me that I'm trying to reach out. I'm trying to see you. See you. What's wrong with you? So I saw it and I felt as though like I'm forcing things. I'm trying to see something that's not there, you know. And when I back down, this guy starting to show interest. I'm like, Mara, I'm a daughter. They're so unpredictable. Like they really so unpredictable. I was like, you know what? So in this dress and Nasana. So obviously I decided to let that one slide. But when I saw him, something man, a weekend inside something like Tinkerbell sugar miser inside in the stomach of the butterflies. I'm like, Sana, super weak, because you're not feeling like that. Yo, traitor, lenhliziyo lendi pet, Sana, traitor. Okay, cool. So I see him. I'm like, first thing that I see is legs. I'm like, damn, in Zale Zali, some parents can actually give birth to very scrumptious guys. This guy, he comes like, hello, Tiam. I was like, hi. I'm like deep inside me. The heart is jumping up and down, up and down. I'm like, oh my god, did he just say like Tiam? Did he actually call me by my name? Everything just goes, son. This was a crash, keep in mind. Okay, cool. I'm like, yo, this guy. He's like, do you mind if I sit next to you? I'm like, by all means, you can sit next to me. I'm like, God, if it's you, go cook all of that savan. So this guy sits next to me. He's very delicious. One thing about me, a guy that looks good, a guy that smells good, a guy that speaks well, a guy that shows some level of intellect, cause he's DDD. Then dinner I be like, I hate guys that are very, like, they can't really have or hold a conversation like that. Like, they can't even reason properly. I hate narcissistic guys. Like, I hate conceited guys. Like, there's just a lot happening with me. But just know I love myself a very humbled guy, a very beautiful guy, a very loving guy, a very, like, a guy that essentially respects himself. That's just me. Like, I love, you look good, you smell good, you respect yourself, you do, like, I don't require a perfect guy, but in on my function, and also like delicious, and then over personality, because what am I doing with a wall, you know? So this guy like ticked most of the boxes, and obviously I had a crush at first. Like, I sort of hinted towards it because I didn't want to, like, I didn't want to scare him off by having to tell him what I like him, because some boys, they just do not know how to react to that, especially if you know what, like, you had like close relations from having to become friends, then now your friend is telling you like that thing can go like either good or bad. So I just couldn't afford the risk of that, but I kept on hinting, and clearly slow, but there's a clearly, or he was just not interested, but he just didn't want to hurt my feelings. Okay, sharp on the day, so we're chilling. It's like, please pass on the pipe. I give him the pipe, he continues smoking. It's a nice vibe, we're having conversation. Now I play his friend. Oh, his friend also. That day I remember praying so hard inside my heart. I'm like, God, if this is a test, I failed it. Because how dare you put two delicious gents right next to me? Njani, pick up who I pick now. I was like, okay, so this side I have Linda chocolate, and then this side is vanilla. And if you know me, you know what I have, a little weak spot for Amailo Bouncy. Yo, those things, please. You can like it, but I love them now. But I'm very choosy. Like, I am very choosy. Like, I'm very difficult, to say the least. Okay, cool. So now I have these two guys sitting next to me. They're trying to have a conversation. To my surprise, I actually got to figure out on the day later that evening that they're actually friends. Okay, cool. So now here's the climax of the story. So I'm talking to this guy, he's trying to flirt with me, the dark one. I'm like, stop. I'm like, stop it now. As work it's like scan case number 14580. Now so he kept on teasing me, and you know, I'm like, no, please stop that, because I know the kind of person that I am. Next thing, Vele, it's no longer teasing, someone is screaming. I'm like, please, can you stop it for my sake and yours? Okay, he does that, obviously. So we're chilling. I'm chilling with the friend who also, this one I have a crush on. So now obviously I'm cordial, but my crush is more directed to the dark one, because of how even his voice sounds, how calm, how kind he is. Please, you joking? That was literally me. When they wrote the song, they were addressing me, please. Okay, cool. This guy is sitting. We continue to drink. We're having vibes. It's music, ongoing music. How? So now, the guy, Yellow Bones. So the other one that I have the crush on, the mother appears. At the back of my mind, I'm thinking that the mother is most probably looking for him. No, son, the mother is here to join the fun. I don't have a problem with having to groove with adults, but obviously there always has to be like boundaries with that, you know. So now the awkward part was that the guy, he didn't like the idea of the fact that he's grooving with the mother. I must. So now we're chilling, obviously we're vibing, listening to music, I'm even recording him snippets. I'm like, okay, you'll give me your number. One of the reasons, or one of the ways to actually, get someone, take them videos or pictures, and tell them to give you a number, you'll send them. Don't say I don't plug you with things. Don't say I don't plug you, please. Okay, cool. So now this one, the mother comes, miss. The mother decided to join me. We actually laugh. Me and the mother, obviously, we have that, street cred kind of relationship. Not a problem. So we vibe like that. We laugh, it's that. Until the mother then decided to ask for a pipe, like Hubley pipe from the sun. Didn't the sun hit the mother with the pipe? Like literally, I saw the pipe flying. Like it swayed from left to right when he handed that pipe to the mother. The mother was like, hey, footage. That's why I realized how uncomfortable it was for the guy to be grooving with the mother, because the mother also is not only just sitting and smoking happily, even how she's dressed or how she's moving, it's just like ish bazali. What does that? And that's the craziest thing. I always pray for that even when I get old, may I learn to accept I'm an adult now and I have to behave in a certain way, because I feel like sometimes we tend to lose or sort of like not get the difference between the two, which is very important considering that we're all growing up, so that happens. Obviously the mother gets a bit pissed, she gets up and then she leaves. After a few minutes, the mother then comes back. I'm like, oh my god, what's happening now? So the mother is chilling there, enjoying her drink, and then I'm talking to my friend. My friend was asking me that, who is this lady? Because she actually saw the commotion that was happening. I'm like, no, this lady. So I'm explaining that, no, the lady is the mother of this one, this. It's like, how? Okay, interesting. So the mother sees, obviously, that we locked eyes and we're looking at her. She comes, she's like, so you're not gossiping about me? I'm like, no. We really were not gossiping about her. But this one, Ankara was curious. This other friend of mine was curious. So obviously she asked me. And now I have the information. I told her. Okay, fast forward to that. After some time, we continue to vibe. It's nice, guys. It's fine. I'm seeing scrumptious guys passing through. I'm like, buffet, what a platter. Could you be cheese? Onion rings, what are you, wings? I'm like, damn, God. So as a son, it's very difficult to be gay in this world. Yeah, Sana. Especially a kind like me who's very much attracted to straight niggas. But when you like, I could surely fit because now you know what I like straight niggas. No, don't hide them. I'm not gonna take your man. I'm not that person, especially if I know you. I know where my boundaries lie. I know that there's that, the other. Right? Okay, cool. Fast forward then. So, my girl comes back, the mother comes back, and now the mother, what's different now is that the mother calls the friend, the one that I have a crush on. So I'm a bit puzzled by that. I'm a bit puzzled by that. I'm like, how? When? Where are you going? It's like, no, I'm coming back. So now the mother demands that her child actually gives the friend the key. The friend does that. He gives the the guy that I have a crush on the key. Then the guy leaves with mother. So now I haven't processed it yet, right? So obviously we enjoy how, guys, 10 minutes gone, 20 minutes gone. I'm like, I start asking my friend, because now I have an eye on target here, because I'm like, yo, at least even if we don't go there, at least like mbanyana. I'm like, mbanyana, kiznyana, agaywan, dali, Okay, cool. How 20 minutes gone, 30 minutes gone. I start to worry. I even asked the friend, I'm like, how has your friend left? It's like, don't know. My friend is actually at the house. I'm like, what is he doing at the house? As I'm asking, the friend comes. So the friend is walking up the I don't know if I should call it the driveway, right? So he's walking up the driveway. However, like the pants are not correctly put, you know. So I'm like to him, jokingly, I'm like to him, fix your pants. Like literally, he rushed to zip the pants. I was like, huh? So as I'm minding that, I see mother coming after. Mother is adjusting the Onorogo. I'm like, mother is adjusting the gown, not the gown, man. What is it? Yeah, gown, dress, whatever that she was wearing, which was very appalling. She was adjusting that. So now something is like, what's happening here? You know? So I asked the guy, I'm like, Wena, why did you disappear for such a long time? The guy's like, no, I was having a meal, I was eating. I'm like, never. Eating what? Eating what? Eating what? Your friend's mother. It's like, no, Chama, no, you see, no, don't take like that. I'm like, no, I'm asking because I'm curious. Like, you literally left for 30 minutes straight. And you never... Keep in mind, I'm not dating this guy, but already interrogation is giving, you're not dating. That's how you spot if someone is a psycho. So then I told this guy, I'm like I literally told you to fix your pants. You literally went for the zip. How? It's like, no, I'm not. I'm like, I'm gonna tell your friend that you smashed the mother. It's like, Sam, you didn't dare. I'm like, do you know me? What are you doing with the mother? What are you doing? What were you doing? What were you doing? Okay, mpeng. Mpeng Linda or else Kiabua. Mpeng. Do y'all know that video? Please go check it on TikTok. Yo, it kills me. I'm like, hey, Ngabapaka, Satan. God, what were you doing with the mother? So at the back of my mind, I'm like, oh, so the mother wanted the rejuvenation. They called this one. And it wasn't the first time, because you would see how everything like played out. If you're eating, like you don't have crumbs, you don't have oil in your mouth, you're eating, damn, it must be a very dry snack that you're having, son. Even dried fruits, they leave a bit of evidence. Where is the evidence that you're eating? It's like, no, I was eating. Obviously, I had to clean up and all. I'm like, but you forgot to pull up your zip. How interesting. I did have to let that slide. Okay, cool. So we're chilling there. It's like, Tim, why do you keep on giving me the side? I'm like, nothing. It's none of my business. Look, I somewhat lost a bit of interest. Because I was very much convinced that this person is sleeping with the friend's mother, like his friend's mother, like mother, you know, mothers have needs and they want vitamin Z sometimes, which I don't blame them, but also like sleeping with your like with your child's friends, and then kapatu upreke sana aniwoyiki isbindi. Like, it's divasa mama suko kai naki jajani ne, because we all have our own experiences in life, we all have our own, you know. I'm not judging or anything, but I'm just wondering, like, what happens if she accidentally falls pregnant by the friends, you know, by the friend, and like bang, like how will she deal with it? And then does it mean that the friend has to now call the other friend like stepdad? Like, this is so complex, very complex. So cool. I sat there, obviously we kept on chatting, but you know, my energy was a bit off. Okay, cool. So now obviously I'm listening to the set that is played by the DJ. On the podium or on the on the set is now the DJ that I know. Okay, cool. This guy keeps on looking at me. I'm like, I'm trying to mince it, because now I know the truth that this guy is busy with my friend. And men will keep it quiet. Men are professional hoes. Most men, please, now always reiterate on this. Learn to prioritize yourself. That has to be a requirement. Learn to prioritize yourself. Let everything start with you. 3 days back, I just broke up with someone. Man tampile. Like man tampile guys. Man puts out about 20 soulmate. So I understand it wasn't the first time that I'm actually going through these kind of patterns. Understand? Like constantly addressing a person that you do not like how they treat them. You don't like how they tend to behave around people when you're there. You don't like this. They apologize and they go on to do it again. Like what's the point of that? And you want to say that is the same person that actually loves you and respects you. Come on, for once, be serious with your life. Like, I was like, I'm not going to do that to myself. I'm not willing to put myself through that. Because I know, with a man, they'll go for what they want. They'll learn to prioritize themselves. It starts with them. A girl, although misunderstanding, miscompromise, no babe, it's fine. We're not all understanding. Crystal did say, we're not all understanding. You're gonna miss out on a lot of things. Because why? No, I understand. No, baby, you're my man. Oh no, we'll pass through this constantly when I understand that. And that time there's this girl that's being pampered with gifts, shower treated good. Yeah, I am a total pay. Yo batata so gila what's our news I'm sure I'm lenzy yo. Okay, so back to the scene of this guy. So this guy keeps on staring at me. I'm like, I'll tell my friends, I'm like, guys, because one thing about me, I think it comes with age also. It comes to a point where I don't close to the event. I just cannot. Like, yes, Lala, having to go to an event at 7 and then leave the event when they close at 5. I'm really sorry. I'm no longer that person. I tried it once and I realized that it's not for me. Honestly, that was that. It's not for me. Quite exhausting. My body gets very tired. Having to recover, it's a process. So it's like I'm not willing to actually put myself through that. So I'd rather not. So this guy keeps on checking me out. Obviously he knows me from the socials. He has met me a couple of times, tried to hit on me, and I missed him because he made it very clear that he wanted bums. I'm like, when are you want bums? Bums bums for say don't drown Miss Knox, you know. So he wanted bums for the longest time. The conversations was about bums. And I continuously kept on mising it on the socials. Because I'm like, dog, leave me alone. Like, leave me the F alone. What do you want from me? It's like, bums. I'm like, no. So obviously a hard to get is very necessary, you know, for most guys. So that also they do not get to draw to the conclusion whether you weak or you just for the streets, because but yeah, so obviously you did that, and then I told my friends, I'm like, friends, I'm leaving. I'm actually leaving. It's the end. Like I was really like low-key a bit exhausted and a bit disappointed of the fact that this one went a lot of mother. I wouldn't have slept with him, but it's just the whole thing with like it happened, you know, even though he's being in denial. And that was the last time that I actually had a crush on him. Like I grew him at an instant. I'm like, it's Dimasako, like the nerve. Like I'll sabi yini. Like, you know. Okay, cool. So I tell my friend, I'm like, friends, guys, this was good. This was a great evening. Thank you so much. I hug everyone. I hug him. But he senses that the hug is a bit off. Obviously, it was off because nigga, you know. I hug everyone. I'm like, okay, kudos, guys. Love you. As I walk up, the DJ is still scouting me. The DJ observes me. Like, he observes me to a point where he then, after he said, decides to follow me. And then he calls out my name because he knows me by my name, you know. And he's like, hi, T, can I talk to you? I'm like, hi, what do you want? Can I talk to you? I'm like, what do you want? It's like, yeah, I was hoping to spend time with you. I'm like, dog, I chill out, dog. Spend time with me, what? No, he started saying, I want to see. I'm like, you want to see me do what? Dance for you? Like, sing for you? You want to see me do what? Make you fall out of myself? Like, I'm not, I just want to talk to you. Get it the same way you chat to me on the socials, even though I don't respond to your messages. It's the same thing that you can do. Like, you want to talk to me? I'm like, no, Sana. At first, like, I didn't even want him close to me, you know? So it's like to me, okay, cool, okay, give me a handshake. It's like, okay, I know you don't like this, but can I please give you a hug? You know where the danger is. This guy gave me a hug with the boner on. With a hard on. Sada, it touched my belly button. It reactivated something inside. I'm like, something inside so strong. Oh, Jesus. I know that I can make it. What? That dream leg aside, I felt something inside so strong. I'm like, you know. So now, obviously, I've had a couple of drinks. Please, you better not judge me. I had a couple of drinks. You know, everyone, obviously, it's an event. Everyone is gonna have a bit of smoke, a bit of drinks there, and get into the vibe. And I'm going home alone to an empty room, Sada. I'm like, I might as well just, you know, hayad fan, like Lube hayad. So obviously he gives me a hug. I felt the boner. He looks at me. It's like, what's up? I'm like, like, what's up? I'm like, I don't. You want another hug? I'm like, it's like, wait, okay, let me walk you home. It was Sada the worst, Sada. As he walks me home, he keeps on talking to me. It's like, yo, you're very gorgeous. Obviously, even though you look like something that is not as appeasing, boys will still compliment you because they want bums. They want bums. Boys do not mind to hit anything and everything that moves. They don't care. This is their season. They'll raspa you by D. You know? So it's like to be okay, cool, can I give you a kiss? I'm like, ish, okay, cool. But also, I'm a bit hesitant in case my friend comes through, because also my friend is very discreet. Remember, he doesn't mention who he's busy with and all of that. Sorry about that. It doesn't mention who he's busy with and all of that. Like, she's very discreet. So chances are we have most probably shared 2 or 3 people that have had sexual relations with her and also had with me, because boys are boys. Like, literally, boys are boys. And this goes to show Horetsky my level of confidence and trusting in Bomo Menze. That's why even if when I get hurt, like, I just take it like a champ. Like, I take it like a man. Like you take it like a man. Like, I don't just, you know, let it eat me inside like that. I'm just like, it is what it is, my guy. Like, I'm not gonna fight it. Like, it's not worth it, because if it's something that I've spoke about prior, like, why should I then cry about it or whine about it? And sometimes you just have to have that mindset of good riddance, because not everyone is for you, darling. Not everyone is for you, and not everyone deserves you. Let it be known whether you the prize. Let it be known whether you are the one that get to decide what is it that you want in your space and not. Let it be so. So the guy kisses me, obviously I kiss him back. Okay, good kiss, not bad. The worst thing happened. I get drinking like his nose like Rapunzel is me. Rapunzel, lay down your hair. It was me. Yeah, I'm like, I'm Rapunzel the original. Yo, get here. Yo, Sada. What's about disappointed? Okay, Texas was great. Please do not say I'm weak. This is a guy that I buzzed for 3 years. Please respect me. Don't say I'm loose. Loose kukwahao. I'm joking. Please, you don't unsubscribe. I get joke. Guys, I said I'm sorry. Guys. Ralwa. Are we fighting? I said I'm sorry. How? So now this guy, obviously, I takes it out, but I see it. I'm like, but I keep my cool, because you don't let them see you sweat. You don't let them see you thirsty. I'm like, dude. Inside the esophagus goes with the saliva loss. Saliva goes down the throat. You see the quench the thirst. I'm like, damn, okay, that's a nice dick. Some boys have really cute dicks, especially if it's circumcised. Or somebody, you don't have to stress about dick cheese and all that. But yeah, I was like, yo, your dick is cute. Yo, Sana. Okay, cool. Obviously, we prep, get the condom. I give him the most basic position because you don't deserve me like that. I'm like, chicken for the shrub rights. I'm like, freedom open. We start, obviously, we do, adult things. Sana. 2 minutes we'll be having to give him a compliment. Like 2 minutes will be actually, I can say mental. I'll be lying to you, darlings. 2 minutes, it didn't even reach that. It was the most embarrassing moment. And he's the kind of guy that pounds, like, by the way, I'm fasting. And then, like, yo, Sana, like, he went in and then, I'm like, huh? And then immediately pulls it out, he start wiping. I'm like, was I used? Do I report this? Like, can you get arrested for this? Because what's this? I was so traumatized. I'm like, what a waste of good resources. Like, I'm like, what a waste of good resources. How can this even be? Like, I was so traumatized. I'm like, I do not believe this. I do not believe this guy. I do not believe this. What just happened? So obviously he wipes like, okay, sharp, I'll see you. He leaves instantly. Son, I'm left to trauma. Now you have to get up, get the towel and wipe yourself. That time when you address it, they were helping you. I'm getting care of you. Ha! Yo! So yeah, guys, you know what? And this is as far as the story goes. Okay, I hope you did enjoy the story time. Please let me know on your very interesting experiences with the guy that very much wanted you for a long time and how you managed to deal with it, or if you still are the prize. That's how we tend to overanalyze it. If you're still a prize, or you just target market, they all understand that. Oh, target about yaga and then have a thing so user about hela. But yeah, please make sure to leave a comment for your darlings, or just let me know how the darling checked in so that I know how you in check. Okay, and make sure to like this video, and most importantly, please make sure to subscribe if you have not, and share the video so that other darlings get to exposed to this beautiful flavor. Alright guys, love. Okay.